Picture this. The year is 73 BC in the powerful, ever-expanding Roman Republic. Among the empire's bustling, brutal scenes, gladiators, men from conquered lands, forced to fight as slaves, became icons of entertainment in Rome's bloody arenas. But one day, a single spark lit a flame that Rome couldn't extinguish. That spark, a gladiator named Spartacus. In the city of Capua, just outside of Rome, Spartacus and 77 fellow gladiators had enough. Tired of being paraded and butchered for sport, they hatched a daring plan. Armed with nothing but kitchen knives and a fierce hunger for freedom, these men defied their captors. That night they broke out of the gladiatorial barracks, overwhelmed the guards, and armed themselves with real weapons. It was more than just an escape, it was a rebellion. Spartacus, who was once merely a pawn in Rome's games, suddenly became the leader of the largest slave uprising Rome had ever faced. Now, what started as 78 rebels quickly grew into a force of tens of thousands of escaped slaves and impoverished farmers from across Italy. Spartacus's army became a beacon of hope for those who dreamed of breaking free from Rome's iron grip. And so they began their campaign, marching across Italy, defeating Roman forces sent to crush them time and again. His tactics were swift, unconventional, and lethal, taking the Romans by surprise with each victory. Rome was humiliated. The greatest army in the world was struggling against what they saw as a ragtag band of slaves and outsiders. But Spartacus was more than just a fighter. He was a strategist, using the landscape to his advantage, leading his troops through mountain passes and ambushes, evading capture time and again. His goal was not to destroy Rome, but to escape Italy and lead his people to freedom beyond Rome's reach. But Rome wasn't about to let this rebellion go unchecked. Enter Marcus Licinius Crassus, one of the wealthiest and most powerful men in the Republic, who took charge of ending Spartacus's rebellion once and for all. Crassus unleashed an army of 50,000 Roman soldiers determined to corner Spartacus. As they clashed, Spartacus and his men fought with everything they had, but gradually they were pushed southward, trapped with the sea at their backs. The final battle took place on the plains of Silarus. Spartacus, knowing this was the end, rallied his men for one last stand. Outnumbered, they charged, fighting with unmatched ferocity. Spartacus himself is said to have cut his way toward Crassus, hoping to take down Rome's commander. But in the chaos, Spartacus was killed and his army was crushed. The aftermath was brutal. 6,000 of Spartacus's followers were crucified along the Appian Way, a grim reminder to all who might think of defying Rome. But Spartacus's legacy was far from extinguished. His rebellion shook the Roman Republic to its core, becoming a symbol of resistance against tyranny and oppression for centuries to come. Want more tales of Rome's wild side? Watch our previous video, The 3 Wildest Roman Emperors, and dive into the scandal, power and madness that ruled the ancient world.